Welcome back to my channel, Mary here at The Good Life with M. I am going to be bringing to you a two-parter. This is going to be part one of two videos, and I'm going to be talking about our stint on a reality TV show called Survivalists. Now, Survivalists is a part of the BYUtv network, and if you're not familiar with BYU TV, it is owned by the Brigham Young University. So this is a Mormon channel, but this is an all-inclusive channel where anybody can really watch. You don't have to be Mormon to be on the show, which is kind of like what the rumor is. So we're not Mormon, we're Roman Catholic, okay? I've had several people ask, oh, are you guys Mormon? No, we're not. So about Survivalists, this is season 3 that we were to film on. First season was in Idaho, second season was in Utah, and then third season, which is this season, we decided to go international. It is in Baja, Mexico. Baja California Sur to be exact. So about Survivalist, this is a survivor type of show. If you guys have watched Survivor, they went through several seasons where it was super brutal. People were there for weeks and they had to get voted off by, I think, their fellow competitors. I don't know, but I didn't watch them all. But this is a survivor type show where it's less intense, and instead of individual people, it's families. So families going against another family each week, and they win the grand prize, which is monetary. What we did is basically we were flown over. We spent a few days in the wilderness, remote location where there's no other signs of life except for the wild. And basically we learned to survive off the land and then work out our family differences, family issues. So our particular episode will be showing here soon. The first episode of the season premiered last week, January 15th. And a couple of the families that were competing on there, we knew who they were because we were in the same, I guess, camp, or we were there the same time. So they basically filmed 2 episodes in 1 week. We do know them, and they're awesome people. We were fortunate to meet, other families, and the crew was great. I know some of you were wondering, how did we get on? So basically, they had sent out a casting call. I remember they sent out a casting call last year. I had never heard of the show because I don't watch a lot of TV besides like YouTube and like Netflix. But we were scouted, I guess, by a casting agent, and they had, I don't know, they probably was looking through all my photos and stuff, and then they sent me a DM. Usually I don't answer those because a lot of them are junk. Yeah, so a casting agent had contacted me, sent me a link to this show just so I can know a little bit about it, and she kind of told me it is physically demanding and emotionally as well. And they were looking for college-aged kids or families with college-aged kids, which obviously that's what we have. They were going to be putting season 3 out, and they were looking for families. We did a few back and forth phone calls. I had to talk to my family. At first, some of us were hesitant, but then we decided, hey, why don't we just go ahead and just, get on with this? Like, I really didn't think we were gonna get chosen. It was a long shot in our eyes. My daughter was like a complete no, but then, she's so into her phone that we really wanted her to get out there. If we did make it, we really wanted her to get out there and see what else is out there besides technology. So what we did is met with the show producers, I think via phone and also video conferencing. And we went through a few of those. We did group interviews as a family and then interviews individually, so they get to know each one of us and our personalities. And finally, we were meeting with one of the final show producers, I guess, or they put together a package, like a nice little package, and then they would send it to the executive producers. Now, these are the same guys that produced The Biggest Loser, Master Chef, I think. Anyways, they packaged it up. And then she had told me, the agent had told me, if you don't hear from anybody in like 4 weeks, then you could safely assume you guys didn't make it. So 4 weeks had passed, and then we just thought, oh, okay, this is what I figured. I didn't think we were going to make it anyways, so it's fine. We went on our day-to-day, and finally, like, I think 6 or 7 weeks after our last conversation, got an email saying, hey, welcome to... or they were like, hey, you've made it as a finalist on Survivalists. I honestly didn't know if it was actually like we were like one of the final competitors, or if was like another step to being the final. I know it's stupid, but I wasn't sure because I didn't know how this stuff worked. For a time, we didn't think that it was actually real still because we hadn't heard from anybody in weeks at a time. And then sometimes we would get emails from producers asking us for paperwork or, you know, signing of the contract, medical history and all that stuff. And, you know, some of the basic stuff that you would probably fill out, like if you were getting hired onto a job or something. So when we started filling out the paperwork, we were like, okay, we are going to condition, we're going to work out. None of that happened. Okay. I mean, like maybe a little bit, but not to the point where we were, you know, training every day or anything like that. So we were just like, okay, whatever. So we still hadn't heard, you know, again. And then finally, I think like a month before or something like that, then we finally got flight information. And we're like, oh shoot, this is for real. That really put everything into, you know, just like panic mode. So my husband and I, we had spoken with our workplaces and let them know, hey, this stuff is real. We did talk to them prior, but we were like, okay, we're not sure if this is actually going to go on, but if so, these are the dates that were given to us, and these are the dates that we would go. So finally, you know, we had confirmed it with them, and then at that point we had talked to the kids' school and let them know that the kids were going to be gone for a week because we were going to do this and this. And so some of them were like, oh, cool. Some of them were not impressed because they were like, well, school's more important than this because, you know, I don't know, that maybe they didn't think it was real either, or they just thought it was just, I don't know, maybe they thought we were going to go and party or something. Who knows? But anyway, they were able to get some time off, and then the rest is history. So at this point now, I'm going to take you to what we did for prep. The stopping point will be in Utah because that's the layover. So we will be there, and we'll see you at the end of the video. By the time you guys see this, it'll be probably a few months down the road. We are filming this, let's see, it's April of 2022. And this is probably the longest secret that I have kept from all of you guys, but I am vlogging our experience getting onto the show, The Survivalist. Right now, what I am doing is packing the whole family up and getting us ready for a trip because we are leaving to Baja, Mexico. I think they call it Baja California Sur in Mexico. This Saturday morning at 5:30. We do have a layover in Utah, and from Utah we will head over to Baja. So yes, let me show you what I'm doing. I was packing for the last few days. As you can tell, I am under the weather. I did catch something from Ava. She was sick earlier this week. Oh no, she was sick last week. And then I had caught something. Amazingly, my family or the boys have not caught anything. So I do have the sniffles. I don't have COVID because my boss had me take a COVID test at work and I was completely fine. So whatever this is some kind of cold. I'm just getting over it. I still sound sick, but I feel better than I sound. So I will show you what I'm doing real quick. So this is what I'm doing. Don't mind the mess there, but because this is a reality show, I will talk about it a little bit here in the beginning of the video, but this is what I'm doing. Anything with blue tape. I did pack everything in packing cubes, or most of our hiking stuff in packing cubes, but anything with the blue tape is going to be the clothes that we will wear during our 3-day excursion. And everything else will be left in our hotel room. So we have our hiking shoes and then our regular shoes, you know, going out and about. And then we have some essentials here. I am going to break that down and divvy it up so, you know, I'm not I'm not taking too many things. So, oh, and as you can see, my nails are crap, so I'm going to I don't know if I'm going to take off my nails or if I'm just going to do it before we head over there. But yeah, this is what we have right now. My cat's been messing with the stuff. So anything that we pack, it cannot have logos on it, at least during the filming situation, because you just can't do that when you're on TV. So this is what we have for the next 7 days. And then I've been doing kind of some laundry little by little, just so I can get things prepared. And then those are our suitcases. I think we'll be taking on some carry-ons, which is over here. Those are Ava's small clothes. I had her clean out her closet at the same time. She's not quite done yet. And then little Roscoe here is waiting to be fed, which will be soon. We're gonna miss you, little buddy. Yeah, my cousin Megan is gonna be staying the week to house sit and cat sit. So but yeah, this is what we have going on. Hi guys, it's Friday evening, the night before we have to leave. We're leaving really early in the morning, and I'm scrambling before my cousin comes. I'm scrambling to get everything cleaned up. We're gonna do all the laundry so that when we come home next week, we don't have to deal with it. So we leave for our flight tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. or so. We're gonna park at the airport, and that way we don't have to burden anybody. So yeah, I will take you to the airport with us, and I'll try to film as much as I can if I don't forget. So here is what we packed so far. I have to pack a little bit more, and then sorry about that, that fell, so I gotta hang it back up. And then here's the laundry. By the way, I just wanted to give a shout out to my girl, Joni. She does my lashes and my my brows, and she keeps me looking fresh and pretty and all that stuff. Not that it matters, but it makes me feel good. So I had her do kind of her last minute thing before we leave for the show, because I'm not trying to get on national TV looking like a hot mess. But let's see how well it holds up in this whole ordeal. I hope that, you know, everything is kept intact for the whole duration of the week that we're going to be out there. Okay, it's 2:30 a.m. and I just woke up. Husband's alarm's going off, and we're gonna get ready to go to the airport. I'm so tired. Ugh. Well, we're gonna try to get used to this early wake-up call for the next week. So we are scrambling to get out of here. I think it's 3:30 or something, right? Well, 3:30, so we're trying to get to the airport and not be late. The kids woke up a little bit late, but you know, they're up and ready now, and we're definitely awake. So maybe we'll catch some Z's on the plane. Okay, we're waiting for Christian as always. Are you guys ready?
I can't wait.
You can't wait. You ready, Mom?
Yeah, ready. It's good.
Ava, are you ready? I'm vlogging this.
Ava, did you charge your phone?
She's in a bad mood.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Are you excited for the adventure of a lifetime?
No,
Why not?
because I bet I can sit down.
I hope you guys liked that video. So I made this a two-parter because I knew it was going to be super long and I didn't want you guys to be sitting through this. I wanted to give you guys a break. So after this video airs, it's going to be our episode. So we are going to be coming on the screen on January 29th on a Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll link this info below where you can find us, and I'll put it here on the screen somewhere. Part 2 of this series, we're going to be in Mexico, and I'm going to show you where we stayed and just a little bit about our experience. I'm not going to divulge too much this video because I want you guys to watch and see, did we make it? Did we not? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video because it will help me out so much. And please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so and hit that notification bell so you're updated of new videos every week, because I try to be good about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.